Okay, everyone, how are you guys? This is your instructor from Digital Literacy Tier 1. And what we're going to do in here is go ahead and go to my email. And you guys can go to your email and go to your inbox to find the emails that I sent you guys. Most of the time, I'm going to send attachments in those emails, and they're going to end up being PDFs. Okay, so the PDF files that are attached to your email will look something like this. In the email that I sent you guys will see Digital Literacy Tier 1, and you'll see other information for the subject that's up here. But whenever you see down in the bottom that you guys have attachments, you'll notice that some of them are PDFs, and this one's a PowerPoint, and this one over here and this one are both YouTube videos. So those are links, these two at the end. We're going to open this PDF because I need to show you guys how to download it. And then also you'll need to download Adobe Acrobat Reader from the adobe.com website. So let's get started with that too. I'm going to download this PDF. So I'm going to click on this arrow that's right here on the thumbnail of the attachment. I'm going to click there. Once I do that, it seems like it travels down here to the bottom of the screen on the left, and the PDF is there. So what I like to do is just kind of go over to the list arrow here, and then I'm going to I'm just going to click on it and go up to show in folder, and I'm going to click so I can view the download that I just did. So it's here. And remember, I want you guys to put it into a folder so that it's organized so that you can find it next time. So what I do is I right click on the file that was just downloaded, this one here. Okay, make sure you don't move your mouse when you're right clicking. So on your mouse, make sure that you're right clicking, and you're going to go down and you're going to choose the option to cut. When you choose the option to cut, you will be able to move this file, this PDF, from here, from the downloads folder. We don't want it in there. We want it in a different folder on the desktop that we created. I sent you guys a video earlier regarding desktop folders, so please watch that video. So I'm going to go down here to the desktop. I click on there, and you can create a folder in here if you want. I already created mine, and you probably already did too, because we went over it in class, and the previous email shows you how to do it in a video. So here's my digital literacy class. I'm going to double click this folder, and how do I know it's a folder? Because it's yellow. So I'm going to double click. Once I double click, I can choose to put this worksheet in here. Okay, so the way I'm going to put the worksheet in here that I just cut by right-clicking from the downloads folder, I'm going to just click on paste. Now here it's giving me this little message here because I already did this before, so it wants to know if I want to replace the one that's already there. Okay, it's the same name, so two files with the same name can't be in the same folder. So you either have to choose to skip the file or replace the one that's already in there. So I'm just going to replace it just because. Now some of you guys won't see this if you're doing it with, newer files that I'm sending you. So don't worry about it. But for the most part, just understand that if you're trying to replace a file that's in a folder with a new file that has the same name, then you're going to have trouble. Okay. All right. So here is the file. We're going to use this file right here, and it's highlighted here in blue. That means it's selected. Okay. So now, if you already have Acrobat Reader on your computer, all you need to do is right click, and you'll see that right in the top option here you have open with Adobe Acrobat. Okay, mine says DC because I have the full version of Adobe Acrobat, but yours might say Adobe Acrobat Reader. So you got to click on there, right? If that is not there, you can go to Open With, and you can choose Adobe Acrobat Reader from here. Mine says DC. Remember, it's not the same one. I have the full version, and some of you guys only have the Reader. Okay, so anyways, you click on the top option here. Once you do that, it will open up just like this. Okay, when it opens up like this is how you would go and write in your information. Okay, so for instance, up here there's a icon that shows an old fountain pen, and you can click on that right here. And once you do that, you'll notice that you have a blue AB text here with an I-beam. You see that? That option will allow you to go onto the PDF file and create a text box. If there's a text box already there, then it will, if you hover over an area, you'll notice that the text box turns blue and it's also seen. If you're away from there, you won't see it. But so you can click in there, or you can click below, and once you click, you can you're going to create a text box, and it says type text here. So that's when you can start typing. So if I start typing now, why is technology important? It is important because we are in the matrix. Okay, so that's well, take it like you want to, but anyways, that's not the real answer. So you guys can write in your opinion of why technology is important. Okay, so once you do that, then you can click away and go to another area. Say when you get to this table down here, you can also click there, and you're going to use these phrases here or words, and you're going to put them inside of the one that you think matches this icon here. All right, so that one, you guys all seen this icon here. It's the logo for Facebook icon, right? So make sure that you write in there Facebook icon. Okay, and then you could do that for the rest of them. So you keep doing that. As long as you have this option right here selected, you'll be able to go around adding text boxes in the areas where you need to type. Okay, once you're done with filling in the whole worksheet, your PDF, then you need to go to File, and you need to go to Save As. Okay, well, you can go to Save if it was already saved in the right place. The digital literacy class folder, you can just go to Save. But I'm going to go to Save As because when I go to Save As, it helps you remember where the files are going to be located. So here it goes. So I go to Save As, and it right here, if you see, it says that the digital literacy class folder is the one that's going to contain this file that I just edited. Okay, so I can choose a different folder if I want, but I'm just going to go ahead and choose this one here by clicking on it. So I click there, and this window appears. And if you look up here in the address bar of this window, it still says digital literacy class. Okay, so that means that you're looking inside of that digital literacy class folder that you want to save the PDF in. Okay, so all I need to do now is click Save. Once I click Save, it's going to say, oh, wait a minute, there's a file in there that already exists. It's okay. It's the original one. So I'm just going to say, yes, I want to replace the existing file like it says here, and click on yes. And now you'll see that if I close this, and if I go to my desktop, and here's my desktop right here in the address bar, but you also see it over here. So you can click here if you want to, but it was already there. You go to your digital literacy class where you put it in, where you saved it, and where the original one was, and you can open that. So you can open up this folder right here. Remember, the icons for folders are yellow like this. Double click. You're going to open that folder. And if you open your worksheet, you'll notice that the changes have been saved. You see that? Why is technology important? It is important because we are in the matrix. Down over here, Facebook icon. Okay, so the changes were saved because I went to File and Save As, remember? Okay, so now what do you do if you do not have Adobe Acrobat Reader? Really quickly, I'm going to show you. I'm going to open up a new tab. And remember, to open up a new tab in your browser, you go to the plus up here and you click there. I already did that, so that's why it says new tab right up here in the top. So I gotta go first to adobe.com because that's the company for software that created this app that lets you create PDFs and also to modify and edit them. So I gotta go and type up in the address bar right here, adobe.com. Then I tap enter on my keyboard and it takes me to adobe.com. Then I need to find the PDF reader, which is Acrobat Reader, Adobe Acrobat Reader. And so I need to locate it. And you can just go to the search here in the magnifying glass here. You can click there. Once you do that, you can type here Acrobat Reader. See, and it pops up right here. You can click there. Once you do that, excuse me, once you do that, it's going to take you to a page that you'll be able to find the Acrobat Reader. Now there's updates right here. It says Adobe Apps, download and installation help, and right over here, release notes. So let's see if we can find the download for Acrobat Reader. You can look around and see if you can find it. Now we could have looked in here, but we didn't, but it's also there. So if I click here, Acrobat Reader, it will take you directly to download Reader. So you have to click here on this blue button. Once you do that, it's going to give you the options for installing this software. Now, over here you have McAfee, which is an antivirus software, but we are going to uncheck these. Okay, and you can leave this one over here so that way the Adobe Acrobat Reader Chrome extension could be installed onto your browser, which means that it's going to be able to tell whenever you're going to open up a PDF. So we're going to just leave that there. All right. So, but over here, you need to go to Download Acrobat Reader and click on there. Once you do that, you're going to notice that it's probably going to end up down here in the bottom, just like your attachments do from your emails. So let's see. You see that? An arrow showed here pointing down, and there it is. So once you get this here, you have to click on there and then just follow the directions. Okay, so if I click on here, you'll see this. I don't know if you can see it right now in this video that I'm doing, but when you see this, you're going to click on yes. I'm not going to click on yes because I already have it installed, but you click on yes and then just follow the directions that they're showing you there. Okay, and that will allow you to install Acrobat Reader, and you'll be able to do what I did previously in the PDF download that I got from the email. Okay. All right. Good luck with that. If you need any help, just email me and I'll try to get back to you and help you. All right. Thank you, guys. One other thing that I forgot to mention was that it's probably going to take a little bit of time. You'll see it loading. So be patient. Don't panic and just follow the directions. All right.